Yo, what's going on, you guys? It's AJ back again with another video. I made it to San Diego. It was a little stressful and I want to just share that story with you guys. Nothing too like funny or like serious or anything, but like it was kind of stressful. So long story short, I got to Seattle. I had a 3-hour layover and I thought that would be enough time to go downtown, have lunch, and then come back, which it is enough time, but you just have to be very strategic with everything. My friend Rochelle came and got me. We were meeting up with Rachel, who was already at the oyster bar that we're gonna have seafood and some drinks at. We're meeting up with her and we could not find parking. We also were meeting up with a friend named Diana and we could not find parking. So we ended up going to another location, but that took up like an hour. So then when we went down to Pike's Market or Pike's Place, whatever it's called. And when we found parking in the garage, so we went to go get some seafood, and then they went to go to a bar. So mind you, like everything, like we literally did one thing, but I got picked up at 4:30. My plane left at 8. We didn't find a restaurant to sit down and like eat food at until about 5:45, 6 o'clock. So by the time we like cashed out and everything, it was 6:50. So in my mind, I'm like, let's head to the car. They're like, no, we gotta go, find this bar. So we're walking around for a good like 10, 15 minutes trying to find a bar that they knew this bar, like, I don't know, whatever. So did that and then went to the bar. We found the bar. It was about 7 o'clock when we found the bar. My plane leaves at 8. So we then go to, after they get the bar, we get the shot, we leave. I'm like, you guys, we have to go. So we get in the car. And everyone is like, no one was drunk, but everyone was just like, okay, are we gonna make it? So I'm calling Alaska Airlines. I'm like, hey, I just wanna know, like, what am I looking at if I miss my flight? Looks like I'm gonna make it, but I know there's traffic and stuff. Like, we're not in Alaska where I can leave somewhere 10 minutes and have, get there or whatever. And so the lady was like, well, just try your best, because I mean, if you miss the flight, we'll have to rebook you. So then we're driving, and like Rochelle's like, she gets like, she's not a defensive driver. I'm not gonna say she's a bad driver. She's not a defensive driver. And what I mean by that is like, when you gotta be at work at 8 o'clock and it's 7:45 and you gotta find parking, you're going to be mobbing it there, like cutting people off, doing stuff that's illegal, going into the bus only lane, just like we're driving defensively. Diana was like, get into the bus only lane, which is like, but it's $136 fine. I'm not trying to get a fine. In my mind, I'm like, bitch, I'll pay the fine. After all that talking, we finally get to the part where we're turning onto the I-5, I guess it's called, and we're driving. Diana's in the backseat like, girl, you need to be pushing 80. And in my mind, I'm like, yes, Diana, 80. So Rochelle's like mobbing it to the airport. We're calling the airport, we're calling Alaska Airlines. Diana called them saying, my name's Adrian. She's like, is there any way you guys can hold the plane for me? And in my mind, I'm like, that is the funniest question of the century, because this is not just like a bus ride. This is federally regulated planes that have to go on time no matter what. And so I got back to the airport at like 7:55, I think. I was rushing through TSA. So I was like asking people, hey, do you mind if I skip you? My plane leaves at 8. It's 7:55. Like, I'm trying to get through. And so like, yeah, go ahead. So I just like skipped everybody. If you're watching this video, thank you. So yeah, I got through there, and then if you've been to Seattle, you have to take a train. So I had to go down and take a train to Engate. The train took off as I was running down. I'm like, crap. So, sorry guys, I'm trying not to cuss, so it's like a little hard, and plus I'm a little buzzed, so there's that. So I get to the train, then finally comes, and I'm running. And if you know me in real life, I mean, you can see I'm a big guy, but I'm tall, I'm fat, like my big ass is like running, titties bouncing, like I'm sure my shirt was up, my stomach was showing, like I was like literally booking it, like Baywatch stuff, like just running, so I keep on catching myself not cussing. I'm very proud of myself. So so I'm like, as I'm running, the sweat is dripping down, like it's not cute at all, like everyone's looking at me like, where is this fat hog going? So I run, and as I see, the little ramp that you use to get onto the plane, I saw that moving back, and I'm like, fuck! And I'm just like so mad. It was literally a movie scene. I talked to the lady, she's like, well, we're gonna have to rebook you, but all the flights tomorrow are full, it's spring break, woo woo. And I'm like, come on, lady, come on. So as I walk away, like almost in tears because she told me I would have to pay for the difference, I was like, I don't have it. So then as I'm walking away, calling my dad, about to be like, yo, what we about to do? Because this is our issue. She then goes, Mr. Colding, can you please come back to the desk? And then she's like, I can route you to LAX for $50. I was like, okay, cool, whatever. So then I started thinking about, how am I gonna get from LAX to San Diego? Just get me to California and I'll figure it out. So then I called my friend Jace, whose house I'm at, and I was like, hey, so I missed my flight and they're trying to send me to LA. I'm not asking you to come get me from LA, but let me call my homie that lives in LA. So let me call him and see like what he's doing, cause like maybe I can give him $100, he'll drive me down. I don't know. So then I paused for a minute because I was waiting for Jason to come up with a solution, aka come get me from LA. And he was like, I'll tell you what, see if I can drive you halfway to Newport and then I'll just drive the other half and I will come get you then. I was like, okay, cool, whatever. I called the homie and I was like, yo homie, because this homie is someone that I can depend on. I can call him last minute and he's just always there. I'm not that way, because if you call me on a random Wednesday asking me to come get you from the airport at midnight and drive you an hour away, it's gonna be a no, because I'm gonna be drunk as hell, So he's that kind of dependable friend. So I called him, I was like, yo bro, what's going on? How you doing? I'm talking to him, trying to butter him up because, I'm thinking, he gonna come scoop. We're gonna go drive to In-N-Out, get some burgers, drive this hour, listen to some bops and just vibe out, maybe drink a little wine on the way there. So I called him like, yo homie, I'm in this bind. I need to get from LA to San Diego. Instead of paying for a lift, I was gonna see if, you can just lift me there and then I can pay you whatever, woo. And he was like, oh bro, I would, but I'm on my way to a 3-hour booty call and I'm already 2 hours outside of LA. And I'm like, you enjoy, bye. So he was like, I would totally bail if, if I've known earlier. But I was like, you know what, no, you go ahead. But I just have 2 questions though. Number one, what booty call lasts for 3 days? That's not a booty call. Number 2, who drives more than 30 minutes for a booty call? A booty call is literally, I'm a little tipsy, I'm a drive, come, do my thing, and then come back. Yikes. Don't drink and drive. But my thing is like, that's not a booty call, that's a vacation. But do you, boo? So I look on Lyft, I'm just like, how much would it cost? Hypothetically, how much would it cost? So I looked it up, it was just like 60 some odd dollars. So I was like, cool, whatever, let's just do it. So I went to LA and then I rode from LAX to Newport where I met up with Jace. And then now your boy is here. But that was such a stressful event. One thing I will say is if your layover is not more than, I would say, 4 hours, I would just say don't leave the airport. Definitely Seattle, because even if I didn't ride and I had to deal with the traffic, the light rail still takes 45 minutes to go from downtown Seattle to the airport. So like, it's just not worth it. Don't miss your flight, because then you're gonna be stressed out like me. Yeah, you guys, I'm sorry, I'm a little tipsy, so there's that. My storytelling skills are already not 100% on a normal day, so with me being tipsy, they're even worse. So hopefully you guys thought this was pretty interesting or funny. But okay, I'm gonna end this here, watch some TV, and just hang out and chill. All right, y'all, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and find me on social media. I'm gonna finish drinking this grape-a-rita and some water. And so I'll see you guys later. Take care. Bye.